Hello there, my Sagittarius sons. If you are having your solo return, aka your birthday, in this Sagittarius season, then this is your reading. What we do is take a look at the next year. Since you guys are right at the end of a season, I'm actually going to just do it by seasons. And I don't mean like zodiac seasons, I mean elemental seasons. So we are going to take a look at the next year based on seasons, and I will pull whatever cards I need to pull, and we'll see what comes up. It is a general reading. Just take what resonates, leave whatever doesn't. And let's see what's going on with you guys this year. Let's see what's going to happen. How are you guys going to be blessed, you know? By the way, as I talked about in your weekly reading, these two candles I created just for this reading, just for you guys. These are manifestation candles. I 100% am going to help you guys manifest some blessings this year. So we've got blessings of love, and we've got blessings of wealth, material world kind of blessings. So make a wish, you guys. And I will help you manifest it. All right, Sagittarius sons. I'm using Ciro Marchetti, Legacy of the Divine. If you were with me, then you know that I used this last week. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Welcome. Let me take my Galaxy watch off. As many of you guys know, I just hit 1,000 subscribers. So if you are new and this is the first you are seeing me, welcome. And I cannot wait to do this for you guys. And I hope that you hit the subscribe button. I hope this resonates. Please comment down below. Make sure you like the video. All right, let's get into it. Spirit, what's going on with Sagittarius this year? Let's go ahead and look at the first 3 months. What is happening for Sagittarius, the first 3 months of their solar return? 2021 to 2022. Sorry, my chair is like squeaking, and I just realized that. Sorry. I'm not going to take that. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about Sagittarius next 3 months, please. Thank you. All right, 3 of Cups. Probably a celebration happening. Could be a promotion. You know, for me, this is, you know, spending time with friends, which is wonderful. Of course, we do have the holiday season coming up. You guys are right, you know, in smack dab in the middle of it. So, yeah, it could be that. You could be going home and just hanging out with friends that you haven't seen in a long time, and it just seems like a really fun time. This also talks to me about creativity, you know, doing something that you love, that you enjoy, that kind of just makes your heart full, maybe even getting paid for it, you know, some sort of art. And usually it has to do with your intuition as well. It is a Cups card. So let's keep going and figure it out. And then I will put these all out, and then we will kind of break everything down, and I bring in oracle cards as well. So let's get into it, you guys. Thank you, Spirit. This did fall out. You know what? We're going to go ahead and keep that. Oh, wait, nope. Okay. All of these. I was holding it upside down. Okay, so we got the 3 of Swords there. 3 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Could be some heartache here, you guys. For some of you, if there's a love situation, you could be worried about your person possibly being with someone else. This would be December, January, February, and this would be March, April, May. So around this time, you or someone close to you could feel betrayed by a loved one. With these 2 cards together, I could totally see a third-party situation. Death with the 3 months after that. So basically our summer months, right? March, April, May, June, July, August, yes. And September, October, November, Spirit. Thank you. Another 3. Wow. 3, 3, 3, and then 13. So there's also a 3 there. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of coins. Guys, this does look like a pretty transformative year for you. Threes to me, 3 threes. So obviously, please go and look that up. 333, angel number, or spirit number, or destiny number. However you want to. Energy number is another one that comes up. I always definitely, of course, whenever I see angel numbers, I think of alignment, of course, where you are on the correct path. Something could be happening very significant for you in the next 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 days, 3 years. But I do think months for most of you with this kind of energy. I am going to get into, I do think, here's the thing, you guys. This is not all bad. I really think that the worst of it is this feeling of, you know, heartbreak that I have in March, April, May timeframe. It does seem to kind of be an overall, like, just not feeling 100% like you want to have all the fun and joy and everything that your sign is known for. Like, you just, there's this feeling of melancholy that I'm getting. Which is very interesting given what the reading for the week was today. And yeah, I'm getting some pretty set, you know, like it is like you had to walk away from something that just was not working for you. Moving into the death card here for the summer months, I still think that what is happening is because of this, because of you growing enough and trusting yourself enough to walk away from something that was very hurtful and painful and toxic, there's a rebirth coming. You know, there's a rebirth. The thing that I'm seeing here, you guys, is that this rebirth is happening regardless, right? Like everything that feels very not okay in your spring month, it feels to me more like this is, you hear the saying, this is happening for you and not to you. And this is exactly what I'm feeling. It's like the universe is like, okay, we got to get our Sagittarius out of this. We got to do it. We got to take her out, or take them out of this situation. You know, gender doesn't really apply here, you guys. But definitely, I think that the universe is kind of stepping in here for you this year and helping you through a situation that I don't think has felt good. Although I do think that the next 3 months you get quite a bit of relief just hanging out with your friends. And, you know, you could have a new friendship that becomes pretty helpful. You know, they want to see you thrive. Now, the last 3 months, I do see you working on something. I see this as a card of collaboration, but this is also a card of art. And we have art, you know, starting out in the beginning, creativity, and having fun and celebrating. And then we end with, you know, maybe what I'm seeing is like someone congratulating you. Maybe you get an award of some sort for the work that you do. But I'm also seeing people like looking at you and, you know, whatever it is that you do, Sagittarius, you could be an actual artist, you know, and that would be very cool. But for whatever it is you do, but I just see that people are just like, wow, did you know Sagittarius was this good? Like, I hope they're getting paid for this. And I think that I don't know if you're doing it already, but you really should think about it because I think that there's some money there. So let's continue, Spirit. What is a deck that will help me clarify the next 3 months, please? All right, so Spirit does want me to pull one Lover's card, and then I'm going to pull another card over that, because for some of you, this does have to do with a relationship. You may be entering into a phase of relationship, or, well, let's just pull it. Because what I heard is that, you know, this could be, you know, hanging out with your friends and them helping you see yourself through something that is pretty painful, okay? Can you clarify this 3 of Cups, please? Thank you. Healing, I think. Yep. Yeah, I definitely, with the 3 of Cups, Cups can be definitely about spiritual healing as well. And I think that your friends can very much help you through what's going on here with the months after that. And Spirit is really, really saying, you know, lean on your friends right now. Even if you're, you know, fine right now and you're like, no, this isn't correct. I'm not in a toxic relationship or anything like that. Could be with work as well. As, someone, sorry, I just heard that. So this could be with work for some of you, where you feel drained by something, and maybe you have a boss that like throws you under the bus or something to that effect. So Spirit is just saying, you know, really lean into the friendships that you have, because there's people around you that want to support you through this, and they're excellent at healing. So bottom of the deck is manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. What's another deck to clarify this Three of Cups, please, Spirit? What? Really? Okay, I'm supposed to use another romance deck. Sorry if I sound like that. I really thought that I would, you know, I'm like, well, maybe this isn't a love reading for our Sagittarius, but I think that for some of you it is. So Spirit wants me to get clear about this. Can you clarify this Three of Cups? Thank you. Attraction and healing. For some of you, this is a sexual healing, not gonna lie. It could just be, it does still give me fun vibes, and it gives me like fun flirty vibes, you know. But you know, for the next 3 months, you may be into something that seems, as a Leo, I will tell you, like, one of the things, I saw this thing on TikTok, and it was like how every sign gets through a breakup. And when they got to Leo, it was like, you know, that basically we get over things by getting under someone. So this is kind of the vibe I'm getting here, like that there could be something that you're doing right now that is just really, really fun to you, and it's like more of a healing process for you. Just if maybe, you know, you don't feel attractive right now, and so you're like, you know what, I'm gonna go on dates, you know, because I know that at the end of the day, it's just a quick ego boost, and then I can go back to being single, sexy, and free, you know. But it does feel pretty, like it could just be friendship vibes, but nothing more than that. I don't see, for those of you who are single, I'm not seeing anything that is very solid. In fact, with the rest of the month, it's like, or the rest of the year, it's like these 3 months are meant for fun, because if you do try to have something very, very strong, and you're single now, or you know, you've got something kind of light right now, if you try to make that into anything deep, I think this Three of Swords is going to cut even deeper than it could. Okay. The bottom of the deck for this one is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This could also indicate that there's cultural differences with your friend group or someone that you're interested in, and this is why it seems like it doesn't get too deep off the ground. Okay, Spirit, what else can we pull here? Can we get one card that clarifies the Three of Cups for non-romantic? All right, we're going to use the Angel Guide deck for this. Oh, it's actually 2 decks. All right. And this is by Kyle Gray. Clarify this Three of Cups, please, Spirit. Where are my Sag Suns? Mother, Father, God. I'm getting like that you guys are reconnecting to yourself, and I think that with this other energy here, and we have transformation at the bottom of the deck, and with death here, you guys, this is a big year about transforming. And I think that since I'm asking specifically about your material world with that, it's really interesting that Spirit is saying you have to get back in touch with yourself, and then you will start to attract in all of this abundance. There is something that I think that you have fallen, like you are out of touch with, maybe with religious factors. It's talking about the way that you were raised, and that you are having a hard time with the way that you were raised. You know, it could be your religious factors that are affecting this. Maybe your belief system is like, well, I can't date someone like this because, you know, I was raised that they are evil or bad or something, you know? And so you're going through a reckoning with this for some of my younger Sagittarians. For others of you, I think that the reason why I feel like the romantic part of it is not as strong is because that there is this transformation happening spiritually. And spirit is like very much like there's a lot that you are going through, that you are healing right now. And so, you know, when as you are healing yourself, you will start to begin this miracle of healing your other half, your other person. And if you're not in a relationship, you know, they can still benefit from this. They can still grow. And as you grow, your other person grows too. This isn't, you know, I don't see you, Sagittarius, with someone who isn't as balanced and, you know, optimistic and wonderful as you are. I see you with someone who is your match. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to find out, and I think that this is going to be your 6-month mark. You're going to find out that there's someone who just isn't your match. They're not trying to do the things that you're trying to do. They're not working on their own healing. And so I keep getting this image of someone that strikes out because, not like baseball, but like they, you know, maybe say things or do things, to sabotage relationships because they just don't really, they're really not healed there in that portion. Like they don't know how to maturely go through something. And I hope that they don't actually, you know, say or do something very hurtful, but I can feel your pain. And so I'm, you know, I do have concerns. We'll say that I have concerns. But let's move on, Spirit. Is there anything else for the next 3 months that we should look at? Okay, I don't know. Okay, there it is. What is this one called? Shamanic Journey, I think. The Shaman's Dream Oracle. And this is by Colette Baron Reed. And as I say often, guys, I love this deck, but I've used it like a handful of times, so I don't have it memorized. If I find it very necessary, I will look up the meaning for it. And this is just for the next 3 months, Spirit. What is one more thing that Sagittarius needs to know about this 3 of Cups in their healing process? Thank you. Skybridge, possibility for union. Interesting. Okay, so, you know, like I said, this is very light here. So I think that you have an attraction to someone. There is a possibility there. You can feel it, but I think because of, and also Skybridge just kind of reminds me more of your connection to source, to a higher power. And maybe that's why you keep it light, because I'm still feeling like this lightness to it. Now, we'll get here. We'll get here. For some of you guys, I just heard that there is a possibility of a new job in the next 3 months as well, and this is why you're out celebrating. So that was kind of random, and I think that's just for a few of you. What else, Spirit? They're telling me that there's a gateway open for you. So a spiritual gateway is opening in the next 3 months, and this is part of your healing process. This could be pretty transformative. It might freak you out a little bit, not gonna lie, because it looks pretty deep with Mother, Father, God here, healing here. But I get some joy out of it as well. For some of you that are in a relationship, your relationship might actually deepen, is what I heard. And it's like you what was the word? That's a weird way of saying it. Spirit just said reignite the flames of friendship. And the way that Spirit said friendship, it was like, you know, kind of a tongue-in-cheek kind of thing. Like they were joking a little bit, but it's like when you meet someone, and right away you're like, this is my friend. Like I like this person, and you just like really dig each other in a platonic way. Spirit says that for some of you, you've forgotten what that's like, and so if you become friends again with your partner, like that, there's actually a greater lesson there. Like this actually heralds a new beginning in your relationship. For some of you, again, you know, I do want to say that it was coming across as very light and flirty. If there's something brand new here, okay, and Spirit is like really saying that the gateway is for you to connect to Spirit, and when you are working through your healing and transformation and all of that is working out for you, then we're going to work on bringing in the right person, okay? Bottom of the deck is Fool's Embrace, Transmuting Pain. For that to be right before the 3 of Swords, and that keeps happening with this particular reading, I do think that you guys First of all, I know a lot of Sagittarians that are very good at transmuting pain. You know, I personally know that they are going through something hard, but when we spend time together, they still have so much buoyancy and joy. There's, you know, a few that I have met that are not like that, but for the most part, you guys are wonderful at transmuting that and using that energy to bring joy to so many other people's lives. So that is wonderful. Okay, sorry, let me get my water very quickly. I'm already talking so much. What's very interesting is I just took a glance, and I always draw a card from my Ciro Marchetti Tarot of Dreams every week, and mine is the Three of Wands, and then we have all these threes out here. So I just, you know, these threes are very, very important. So if you haven't done it, pause this video, look up your 333, comment down below what you think it's supposed to be or what you found about 333, 3333, all these threes. Very interesting to me. And I don't think it's a mistake. And you also have 11 here in that gateway. So you guys, this is a very significant year for my Sagittarius. That's all I've got to say. Like this is a huge transformative year. All right, Spirit, let's move on to the Three of Swords. What should I, yeah, Spirit is like, for some of you guys, this is your love life, and I should definitely pull a card. Which deck, Spirit? Should I use tarot? All right, we're going to use tarot, which is rare for me to clarify with tarot. But I do it because Spirit is saying this is where your message is. All right, you guys. What is this Three of Swords for my Sagittarians? What does it mean? What? That is weird. Okay. Who is this Three of Swords? What is this Three of Swords, Spirit? What's going on in the month of March, April, May? Clarify this Three of Swords, March, April, May for Sagittarius Sun. Two of Cups. Clarifying the Three of Swords, that's an odd thing. Page of Wands. Here's what I'm hearing, you guys. So for some of you, gosh, this is pretty deep. Okay. For some of you, this is my soulmate or a soulmate card. I'm not going to say my soulmate card because it is a soulmate card. For some of you, what has happened is you definitely have a person. I'm just going to say for a small minority of you, your person may actually have a surgery coming up in springtime. And that is all the Three of Swords is. That it is actual, and it could be a minor surgery, could be, but there's like pain involved for sure, and you're going to help them heal through that. And that is a very specific message for just a few of you, but for the rest of you, I think that you may be involved in a third-party situation, and I'm just kind of like, what? Because I don't really like to see that. And when I do listen to other readers or go to, you know, other tarot readers, and they automatically assume that the Three of Swords with the Three of Cups, and then we have the Three of Coins here, that there is a third-party situation. And for some of you, you are the person, you are our couple here, but then there's these two lovebirds behind here too. And it's like there's multiple parties here. You might have a person who is with a few people. Now, if this has just been a surface level thing this entire time, then it might cut a little deep for you because maybe you did develop feelings with this Two of Cups here. It does feel like, you know, an attraction was here. But the good news is I do see you healing from this, okay? Like the good news is that I think that this is the beginning of a healing period, okay? And for some of you, you can come back from this, okay? For some of you, you know, maybe you just weren't clear about what you thought the relationship was. You know, like I said, it felt very superficial over here, and then maybe it has deepened for you, but that wasn't something that was said out loud, and you can come back from that. For some of you, I really feel like there was a commitment and someone on some level betrayed it. Now, this could be that someone has moved, or, you know, they have changed what they've said is important to them in the relationship. On some level, it just feels like there's just heartache here. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it anymore. Spirit, can I get some more cards here? Okay, we're using the romantic angels to clarify. Okay. Express your love. You know what, you guys? This could just be that you do have deeper feelings for someone and you haven't said it. And Spirit is like, so they didn't know, you know? And this could, for some of you, I think this is pretty light. I think that you think that something is happening, but nothing is actually happening. Because swords are in the realm of the mind, okay? Now, I'm not saying that, because sometimes I can see this as being gaslit, you know, being in so much pain and someone kind of being like, that never happened, you know, you're crazy. But I don't feel like that for most of you. With Express Your Love here, I think that some of you are actually moving into a level of commitment, and this could move over to this death card here, you know, an actual change and rebirth, and you know, something will have to die in order for you to move into this. And this could be the flirtation has to go away. Like maybe you two are not supposed to see any other people anymore, and that's what this is, okay? The bottom of the deck is calling in your soulmate. So I do think that in the first, or in this next year, you could be doing the work to bring in a soulmate if you are single. If you are not single and, you know, you guys are going through something pretty rough, healing yourself, working on yourself will call in your soulmate. And if that is your person, they will heal as well. If that is not your person, the Three of Swords and Death will call out anything that needs to go, anything that needs to die in order to be rebirthed, okay? Anything else, Spirit, about this? Okay, we're going to use the Energy Oracle to get some more for this 3-month period. Okay, Spirit. All right, let me just keep going, but Spirit's like, I need to, all right, okay. Spirit wants to make it very clear that for some of you, this is an ending of a relationship or something that you thought was going to be the one, okay? But it makes way for the one. Spirit wants you to not give up hope, because for some of you, Spirit's like, they know who they are. I have a Sagittarius, or maybe a handful of them that are watching right now, and you're like, yeah, you know, I honestly would rather spend time with my friends and, you know, work on myself, but my person keeps sucking me back in. And, oh God, is it hoovering? Go and watch the Sagittarius Weekly for sure. But, you know, for some of you, this is about to be the end. For others of you, what I got was that something that happened early on in the relationship, where you were like, I don't, you know, this could be the one, but at the same time, like, I don't really trust it. And Spirit's like, what you're not trusting is something from your past. And I don't really know if it's your person that did it, but I'm feeling like it is being pulled into a current relationship, okay? That could be a very beautiful thing, but you have to, you have to look at this thing and get to the root of why you feel this way. And then B, you have to express how you are feeling about it, and do it in a way, you know, with compassion and love, and maybe your person, I don't really say, like, if they haven't changed, then whatever, forget them. But if they are doing the work, if they are healing with you, then first, express gratitude for that. Like, thank you for being on this journey with me. This is incredible. Like, what a partnership. That's so great. You don't have to say it like that. Like, that was weird. But you know what I'm saying? Like, express the gratitude for them, because with Mother, Father, God here, Sky Bridge, possibility for union, I do think that I have soulmates that are watching. I have soulmate connections that are watching. I don't think everybody is, but I do have them watching right now. But you'll know. You'll know who this is. Okay? Yep. Well, bottom of the deck already is woman holding a heart, and so I'm getting an actual love connection here, but I'm also getting one that is not. So let's keep going here, you guys. Can we clarify Three of Swords? Anxiety. Yeah, you guys, I think a lot of this is in your head. You maybe but the bottom of the deck now is the Sun card. So I think for some of you, yes, you have a person here, and any fears and doubts and you know, are they cheating on me? I think this is coming from something that happened in your past, and you're bringing it in. Some of you know exactly what that is, and you're like, oh my God, I am doing that, and I'm overthinking, and I'm freaking myself out, and I'm blocking what could be a beautiful union, possibility for union. My anxiety is doing this. I don't want to, because anxiety is a very real issue. And guys, I don't have a magical candle for this. I do have calming candles, you know, but say lavender doesn't have an effect on you. You know, I'm not gonna blow smoke up your, you know what you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that this is a very real thing, and it very much can get in your way. For instance, I have ADHD, you know, I'm not neurotypical, and I have seen my ADHD get in the way of some very wonderful things. And it's not necessarily my fault either. And this is what I'm telling you guys. This isn't necessarily your fault, but I can see how it is trying to block you. Okay? I'm going to pull another card on this. Spirit, what is another card or another deck? All right, we're going to do the dream, you know what I'm talking about, the shaman's journey, dreamer? Yes, something like that. All right. Can I get another card here for this period of time for my Sagittarians? The wall, obstacles. You guys, yeah, like I said, some of you, this is your person, and the wall and the obstacles are your own anxiety. For others of you, this person isn't the one at all, and the obstacle is that you're not releasing them. And I think it's because you have anxiety about it. Like, what would happen if they might suck you in, you know, or if they are a toxic personality type, they have made you believe all of the stuff that they say, which isn't really true about who you really are. And that's what I have fears about. I do see you coming out of this, you guys, but I do have fears for some of you, okay? Bottom of the deck, though, is limitless possibility. I feel like I have two sets of Sagittarius people here that are watching. I do have my Sagittarius sons, but I think that maybe what I'm dealing with is an age gap. So some of my younger set, I think, may have fallen into lust with someone, and Spirit is like, now is not the time for like this deep, deep love. It is the time for you to deeply love yourself, period. Okay, that if you fall for someone who, you know, is surface level attraction and it's fun and all of that, and you try to make it any deeper, that connection could get in the way from a lot of deep transformation that's happening. If you're working through your return to Saturn, so for if you're not very familiar with that, around the year, you know, 27 to 30 is this year, or a period of time where Saturn comes back into your chart in the same placement that it was at the time that you were born. And Saturn is the taskmaster, it is the teacher, it is the father figure. You know, what is it that you need to learn? And I'm feeling like for some of you guys, you are going through this. Like, this is a learning experience, and it doesn't feel pleasant, but when you come out of the other side, there's a diamond shining. Like, it is, or a pearl. I mean, whatever you need to, you know, visualize that there is. It looks a little rough, but I think you're coming out of it. For some of you, you have been through all of it. You know, you've done all of this. And your person is your best friend. But sometimes you forget that, and your anxiety, you know, pushes you to think that they aren't there for you and they find you annoying or whatever, you know. But I'm laughing because a Sagittarius just posted something about like how you guys don't care if you're annoying, you know, like it's for the people that love you, then that's the only thing you care about. Should I clarify any more? Okay, we are going to move on. You guys, I think that there's some other stuff that we might be bringing back up here because I think they're going to clarify a lot of what's going on here. But again, I've got two separate sides. I've got at least two Sagittarius, you know, stories going on here for the next year, which is super interesting to me because this is the first time one of my sun's season readings that this is split so obviously, you know. Yes, okay. Can we do the death card now, Spirit? What is something that I need to know? What deck will help me clarify? Okay, we're using the Wild Unknown Archetype deck. This is also a very interesting deck that I do not have memorized, but it is very, very, very deep. And I think that because Death card is such a big major arcana card, they want me to go deep with this. Thank you, Spirit. That was pretty quick. The Vow. Oh, I've got two here. Do I take the... Oh, three. Spirit, what am I doing here? Are we taking three? Okay. The Eternal Child. Rebirth. Thank you. And what is this? The Mystic. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you guys are reigniting your spiritual journey. Okay, so there is a great joy that I'm feeling from this. So this is actually very, very wonderful. There is like a deep joy with this. It's like being a kid on Christmas. It's the only thing that I can really respond. It's like finding yourself again, finding your joy and your peace again. So let's continue. All right, we're going to use the Angel Answers deck. This is by Radley Valentine. Did we already use it? For my Sagittarius, please. What do they need to know about the summer months for Sagittarius? Sun. Clarify. Thank you, Spirit. Within the next few months. I know. Okay. Oh, okay. I heard awakening. Okay. With unlikely being at the bottom of the deck, this is, you know, my message for the few of you that are in relationships that you know that it's not going to work out. And Spirit is saying within the next few months, there's going to be an ego death there. There's going to be some big changes there. And they're not comfortable, you know, but they are definitely happening. Okay, what's another deck, please, Spirit? All right, we're going to use the Enchanted Map. And I can't help but notice that, you know, this candle that I built for you guys for love is feeling pretty weak to me right now. So let me do this over here. For some of you, if you came into this and you're like, is this the year that I meet my person? The answer is no, or unlikely, I should say. I am going to pull, what we'll do at the end is go ahead and you know, get a message in your head now that's, you know, a yes or no, and I will bring out my pendulum and we'll ask, okay? This is a big year of transformation. That's very obvious. But you end the year, and I want to say you actually end the year with more money too. So we'll see. Mountain. Yeah, you guys, the last 6 months period, so the first 6 months, I'm going to tell you, it feels like you've got some challenges there, but like this is you overcoming them. This is you finding a way through it. This is you being reborn. you know, in a way that surprises even you. I think that your inner strength is just like so powerful. Okay. The bottom of the deck is wishing well. So whenever I see that, please make a wish right now. And it will come true. But yeah, so I do think that you guys are moving into a much stronger period in the last half of the year. Should I pull a love card? I'm sorry, Spirit. Should I pull a love message just for them? Okay, I'm actually going to use my channeled messages. Spirit wants, apparently this is where you guys need it. So this is going to be, what is this? March, April, May, June, July, August. A love message for that time period for Sagittarius Sun, Spirit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They're thinking of you right now. I think that you guys, for some of you, something that you thought was dead and gone is actually reborn. But for others of you, I think that you have a connection to someone that is very, very spiritual. And after this 6-month period, it's like this is all that you would ever really want. And you don't want anything superficial anymore. Okay? The bottom of the deck is it says, listen with your heart and soul. Okay. Another love message, Spirit? Okay. Anything else for this pile? All right, we're going to move on to the Three of Pentacles. What is a deck for this card? Or, yes, for the Three of Pentacles, Spirit? I don't know which one this is. Oh, this is the spell deck. Are we using this? All right. Some of the... Oh. Right? Okay. So this is very interesting, you guys. This is a deck that gives you a ritual to do with your... It's a Spellcaster's Oracle, I think it's called. So this is for September, October, November for my Sagittarians. Can we clarify this Three of Coins? What's going on for them in those last 3 months? You guys, what I do when I do my own readings, my own annual solar return reading, write it down and revisit it as you go, okay? Talent and closure. Yeah, absolutely. Talent is all up in this Three of Coins. You are, like I said, going to be recognized for your talents. This could be you moving on to another place of employment. Or this could be you, going out on your own as this person is, working on their own art and being paid for it. Like I said, closure is the Death card. And look at that, you guys. Bottom of the deck is transformation. This year is about transformation. Okay, period. You are going to get closure. And I think for some of you, you really need that. And I'm getting that with not just love. I'm getting that also with a work situation. It's like there's something that maybe you had a boss, like I said, that was toxic and kind of left you hanging. And it's like after this transformation, you're like, you know what? I didn't do anything wrong. I actually was in the right here, and I think that you're able to move on from that scenario. Spirit, what is another deck, please? We're going to use the Angel Guide Oracle. Again, by Kyle Gray. One more message, please, for my Sagittarians for their last 3 months of this cycle, this year. Solar return. They need to know. Thank you. Yes! Remember I told you guys to ask a question? Your answer is yes, but also I'm getting very, there's your inner child healing again. You guys, you're doing so much deep, deep work, Sagittarius, this year, okay? I don't want you to give up. I think that it's gonna be hard, okay? Because this is what soul work is. But I think that the payoff is just so beautiful. I mean, look how buoyant and joyful this Sagittarius is. Some of you probably asked about love, and I think that Spirit is saying that you find somebody that can work with you, with this Three of Coins energy. That is also doing the work of healing. I really feel like for a lot of you, you find out that your person is not working on themselves and they don't care to really work on themselves, and they kind of are putting themselves on the back burner, and it's painful for you, but you're like, I have to do this for me, because if I want to be the best possible person in a relationship, I have to work on my own healing. It's really what I feel for you guys. Okay, anything else, Spirit? Okay, I am supposed to, Spirit wants me to ask the pendulum a question still. Okay, I have so many, and all right, we'll use this one. All right. So, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it anyways, but we'll try it. Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine, a yes or no question. Please answer for my Sagittarius. And Spirit just told me, like, as I was saying this is not going to be the answer for everyone, but there are quite a few of you who are asking something, and this is your answer, but you will know it, okay? Okay, you guys, it looks like a no. It's a pretty strong no. Okay, so you guys got a no on that question, but you got a yes on this being an amazing end of your year. So I don't think it's that bad. Is there anything else that we need to do to clarify the final portion of the year, Spirit? Okay, for some of you, this is about love, and Spirit wants me to pull a card about that specifically. So which deck, please? Okay, we're going to do the Island Time Wellness cards, which is always a little iffy because if you watched the last one, if you watched your weekly, it really just got to me. I mean, that knot that I had in my chest, just a really blocked heart chakra was that person. Can you clarify this last final energy for the year for my Sagittarians, please? In love. Thank you. There's too many. No, I've got two. Okay. Lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. I don't know if we're just gonna, I guess that's gonna be the title of this, is transformation, because that's all what we're doing, right? And you're moving into a period in love of stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility, which is this Three of Pentacles for sure. You guys are, it's worth it, okay? I'm going to say by the end of the year, you are going to have something pretty significant if you don't already. And if you do have something and they are working with you on your healing, then this is going to transform into something quite beautiful and stable. The bottom of the deck is camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. Really hearing learn from the past a lot from this. You guys are willing to do that. You're willing to do the work and heal, and the payoff is pretty immense, pretty big. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? All right, we are just going to wrap up then with one message from your spirit guides. What they want you to know, what they want you to take into this year. Oh, I can actually do an affirmation too. Spirit is, yeah, okay. I'm down. Let's do the soul one first, Spirit, for Sagittarius for the next year. What energy do they want to, just flipped out like that. Your guardian angel is with you always. And they just want you to know that when things are going really, really tough, they are here for you. They will carry the weight for you. And I think that this has to do with so much about loving yourself. See yourself the way we see you. The lens is pure love. You guys, that your guides are just, absolutely in love with everything that you do, and everything that has happened up to this point and that will happen this year is about your own strength and your own transformation, and you becoming, the best version of you, the authentic, beautiful, talented, incredible, abundant version of you, Sagittarius. So with that said, let's get one more message, and this is going to be your affirmation if I can get my life together. Okay. Perfect. Spirit, what is the annual, what is the affirmation for my Sagittarians this year? Woo, let's wait. Let me shuffle a little bit more. Guys, if you haven't already, I do have a Discord that you can find in the description box. And if you go to my About section, you can also find my Instagram. I would love if you would join us there. My Discord, I do daily readings, and I always use these cards because it's really nice to just have something positive at the start of your day. Okay. What does Sag need to know for this year? Wow. Spirit, what is their affirmation for this year? Thank you. When I lean toward love, I am led. Express your love again. I really think that for some of you, you have held back. But I think I don't want this to be cheesy, but I feel like you've held back your love for yourself as well. And Spirit really, really wants you to lean toward the love that they have for you. Okay? See yourself the way that Spirit sees you, which is pure love. And the bottom of the deck is the namesake of this deck. The universe has your back. Okay, so if you want to, take a screenshot of those, because this is you for your year, okay? Blow it up, put it on your desk, you know, keep it with you always, because this is going to help you get through your year, which is a beautiful, transformative year. You guys are coming out of this just incredibly strong on the other end, okay? I promise. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit said, just a reminder for those of you looking for love, what is meant for you will never miss you. So if there's something that you end up walking away from, it is because the thing that you are, the person, the relationship that you are meant for is incredible. And you wouldn't in a million years want to pass that by, okay? And you won't. You absolutely will not, okay? But this is what is meant for you will not miss you, period, okay? All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for this. This has been an incredible reading. I'm getting that feeling in my heart chakra again. So I just want to say that, like, if there's pain here for sure. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to sugarcoat that. But it's not, this is temporary, okay? Give it 6 months, you guys. It does look like you're coming out of this beautifully on the other side, okay? You guys absolutely believe in yourselves on this level. If you do this, you will come out of this just so beautifully healed and dynamic and wonderful as you are, okay? All right, Sagittarius, thank you again. Please make sure you give me a huge thumbs up, comment down below, especially what your angel number is and what that means for you. And I would love if you would subscribe to all of my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.